Money. Hello everyone, it is Sol, and today is a very, very different video, which I never thought I would film. I've always wanted to film it, just to get it out there in case other people have had it too, but I thought I'd just go for it and talk about it. I never really have wanted to talk about it because things like that really creep me out, and I just get really scared about it, but I thought I'd just get it done and do the video and tell you my experience of sleep paralysis, I think it's called, or pronounced, whatever. But I'm not like diagnosing myself, but I'm just kind of saying that because I typed into Google sleep paralysis definition, and it said, sleep paralysis is a phenomenon in which a person either during a falling sleep temporarily experiences an inability to move, speak or react. It is a transitional state between wakefulness and sleep, characterised by muscle atonia, muscle weakness. And I feel like that my dreams that I had were that. So I thought I'd tell you what the dreams were, because normally I don't remember my dreams, but when they're them kind of dreams, you can't really get them out of the back of your head. So I thought I would just address them in a video. The first one that I had was at my nanny's house, and basically I was asleep in her little spare room at the back, which is like kind of my room when I sleep around there. And she's like a double bed, it's a simple room. It's like plugs next to the bed, a little bin, the bed, and then a little corner where they put the cat blankets and pillows, and then there was a little stand, I think, but I can't remember properly because it was the old room. But anyway, I went to sleep. It must have been a late one. It was a Friday or Saturday night, so I think it was 2 or 3 in the morning, I think, because I just can't get to sleep when I'm at my nanny's, because the bed is really comfy, but it's the stage like before you go to sleep where it's not comfy. Do you get what I mean? Like, it gets uncomfortable, but then it gets really comfy when you're actually asleep. But yeah, anyway, I went to sleep at around that time, and I fell asleep, and like when you fall asleep, you don't really remember like where you click from like shutting your eyes and then going into a dream. You just kind of do it normally. I don't know how to explain it. But basically, what the dream was as soon as I shut my eyes, I waited about 5 minutes, and then around 5 minutes, that's what I guess anyway. But then I was standing in the corner of my nanny's room, watching myself sleep, and the whole dream, from 2 or 3 in the morning all the way up to about 9:30, was me just standing in the corner of the room watching myself sleep. And in the dream, what I thought was the dream, was I was actually watching myself lay there asleep. I fell asleep in my boxers, and I was in my boxers in the dream, and I was like just rolling around in the middle of the night. And then all I remember, which petrifies me, it's horrible to remember. Go away, cars. It's just horrible to remember this bit, but I remember in my dream, whatever it's called, I sat up, straight up at the bed, and looked at myself, but I was in the corner of the room watching myself in someone else's position, and it was so horrible. My eyes were like really wide open. I just like looked at myself for like, must have been like 5 minutes. I just stared at myself, and then I just like flopped back down, went back to sleep, and all I remember was me like, I can't even remember the feeling, like I wanted to wake up, and I was just like thinking in my head in the dream, I was like, oh, are you going to wake up soon? Are you going to wake up soon? Are you going to wake up soon? And I can't even like properly fully remember the dream, but I roughly do. Like, my granddad wakes up at like 3 in the morning, and he lets the cats out and gets up quite early, so I don't remember in the dream, did he like walk past the door or anything. I just stared at myself sleep, and it's just petrifying. And when I woke up, I hated it so much, because I like literally clicked, opened my eyes, sat up, and it felt so horrible. I felt like I had just like jumped bodies. You know, what's that film? Scooby-Doo. In Scooby-Doo, the film, when all their faces are in that big bowl of water and they all like go into each other's body. That's what I felt. I just clicked and jumped over to someone else's body, and I just got like all shivers, and it just really shook me up, and I hated it so much. I've never even told like, my parents or my nanny and granddad about this, because they might get creeped out because it's at my nanny's. Well, my nanny and granddad might, but I don't really want to tell anyone. I think I've told like one friend, and that's it really. My next one was horrible. I had it for like a week straight, I just keep on having the same dream. It was basically, I went to sleep, and it was at my house this time, I think. And I went to sleep at a normal time because it was a whole school week, or maybe it was half term. I fell asleep at like quite reasonably times, like 10, 11, maybe midnight. And the dream was me wearing the clothes that I'd worn that day, or my pyjamas one night, I think. And I was like doing a cross position. So I was like literally like Jesus on the cross, putting my arms out, my legs were straight, and my eyes were shut in the dream. And all it was for the whole dream was me falling through the sky. And I wasn't ever landing on the floor, but it was just so weird because I was just like this, looking, and the whole thing was just me falling. And I don't get it, because surely you can't fall for 10 hours. And I kept on doing it, and I kept changing clothes in the dream. And I don't know, I might have just been like in a time where I was really paranoid and in a weird place, but it really was horrible. And it was the Sunday or Monday morning when I woke up, and it was just, do you know when you just go to sleep and you like trip in your dream, or you like fall, and you quickly like jump and shiver out of the bed? Well, basically, in the last dream that I had on the Monday morning, I was slowly getting through the clouds, and I could see all the like hills and stuff, and I just nearly hit the floor and jumped up, and it was horrible. I hated it. And in the dream, I remember thinking again, you need to wake up, you don't like this. This is a horrible dream, you need to wake up. But I physically couldn't. I was just in my dream in a cross position. I don't know if I fell asleep in a cross position or something to relax, but it was horrible. I don't know, that first one is just horrible. But I know people that have had like proper badass sleep paralysis where there's been like demons screaming at them, at their body while they're asleep. And luckily I haven't had that, because I would hate that so much, and I just wouldn't like it. I hate talking about it. It made me creeped out. But I thought I'd just tell YouTube in case anyone else has had something like this. I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.